Welcome back to the Home Studio Simplified show. This is the show with the hostess with the mostest. And today we're going to be doing a listen together. This has been a long time coming. Been put on the back burner due to some busyness happening around here, but that's all right. If this is your first time being here, remember that this channel exists to simplify the complexities of the home studio and help you create professional sounding music in a less than professional space. We do that with a lot of tutorial style type videos. We review things here on the channel that might be of interest to you. We also do these live streams just like this today, a monthly song contest, a listen together, and then we also have these song features and just all kinds of cool stuff that's going on here to hopefully help you get a better grip on mixing, mastering, even recording in your home studio. And all of this is done as a labor of love. So please be mindful of that whenever I can't, for whatever reason, make it to a live stream or I've got something going on. I did receive a message from an individual who was kind of trying to call me out and say, you know, you say you got a community going on here, you got a channel going on here to help people, but you're never on here. Well, I can't necessarily be everywhere at once. And this is, you know, you're not paying my light bill. So there's only so much that can be done. And so I'm doing my best to do what I can with what I can. But with that being said, that's okay. I do appreciate opinions nonetheless. And I appreciate the fact that this individual did stop by and let me know what he thought. Either way, still love you. Let's give a big shout out to the 𝗶𝗃 Academy because these guys have been helping to sponsor the channel for quite some time. I am not necessarily raking in the cash, so to speak, for these individuals, but at the same time, it does occasionally, I'll get a little trickle in, especially when they have some big sales like they've been having lately. Let's give a big shout out to Warren Hewart and the 𝗶𝗃 Academy. Today's video is sponsored in part by the 𝗶𝗃 Academy. The 𝗶𝗃 Academy offers affordable courses from mentors, world-class engineers, Grammy winners, and multi-platinum selling producers. And with the resources available on the 𝗶𝗃 Academy, you can learn how to create radio-ready mixes from the comfort of your own home studio. Most of the courses also offer multi-tracks that you can then add to your portfolio and begin to build out your business. Follow the link in the description of this video to head on over to the 𝗶𝗃 Academy today and start learning the skills that are needed to take your hobby or your business to the next level. You caught me. I'm trying to get some dinner in at the same time, so I'm eating some pizza. As you can see on the screen, as our good friend and moderator DJ Big Red has just pointed out, if you want to get to be a part of the monthly song contest, it's super simple. You can head on over to homestudiosimplified.com. There's a form there that you can fill out that will get you in the running. You don't necessarily win anything. Like used to, we would have like a free mix and master going forward because of time constraints and all of that. What we're going to be doing is basically taking your song and trying to break it down, look behind the scenes and show you how to maybe make that better from a behind the scenes standpoint. Now, before we get there, and we do have plenty of song submissions today, which is really cool. Before we get there, I'd like to give a shout out to some of those individuals that are in the chat. So DJ Big Red 81, always a pleasure to see you here. We got Annis, who I believe was his second time being here. Let's give him a round of applause. Good being here. Kev Gresham, of course, a staple. Crackly Software, stream staple. And we have a first-timer, Natalie Ochoa. Good to see you, sis. By the way, I can't wait to share the song that she's just previously released, well, or soon to be released. Be the 22nd of this month, actually. You're going to want to check this song out. Very talented artist. She is the first signed artist on the label that our church is creating. So that's super cool. I got a chance to record, mix, and master the project, and she just knocked it out of the park. You're going to love the song. So, really quickly, I'll just check and see if I have any questions. I was here for the first time more than 2 years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah. Second time being here, brother. Okay, so let's go ahead, and before we get into the song contest submissions, I do actually have, hey, Micah, what's up? I do actually have a song feature. So our good friend and fellow musician, DJP, also known as Disc Jedi Panoramics, actually won a song submission from the last time that we spun the wheel of awesomeness. So let's go ahead and give his song a listen first. And I don't really have much of a backstory on this song, or maybe I do, and I just failed to pull that up. Let me see if I do before I just hit play, because maybe there's something he wanted. I always like to kind of inject the backstory in there too, just to make sure. Okay, so yeah. He says, this is an EDM track featuring 𝗍𝗵𝗃 as Eden on vocals. Being autistic can sometimes make you feel alien from others, especially when it comes to things like emotions. Things that are simple for you might seem chaotic for others, as some things that may seem chaotic to you may seem simple to me. I can't compete with you real musicians out there, but I hope you enjoy it and it makes you want to dance. The file was too large, so I hope this works. Let me know if you have any problems. No, it worked out just fine, DJP. So one thing I would make mention before we move on, though, is don't necessarily get caught up in, you know, I noticed you just said something about, you know, you real musicians. If you are making music at all, and even if it's, you know, you're just plunking on a keyboard and making MIDI notes, that's still music. There's still some talent that's required to make that music. So don't sell yourself short and say you're not a real musician just because maybe you're not playing a real instrument. The fact of the matter is that nowadays, especially, people really just matter about the content or the context of the music more so than they do how you're making it. So if you're making that music on a laptop, if you're making that music with a toy piano, for crying out loud, if it's music, if it's touching people, if it's reaching hearts, whatever it might be doing, you're a musician. So don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and give this awesome song a listen. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Here we go.
To experience emotion from your perspective. I have some emotions, arguably, but they're not comparable to yours. Human emotions are intense. Curiosity, attraction, joy, love, fear, and hate. To have some understanding of how humans cope with those, well, it would be significant for me. I'd need to consider very carefully that as a human, these new and intense emotions may affect me in good ways and bad. I would have to be cautious.
Okay, I'm already digging this. This is cool.
Curiosity, attraction, joy, love, fear and hate. cautious.
Killer transition right there.
cautious. Curiosity, attraction, joy, love, fear, and hate. To have some understanding of how humans cope with those, well, it would be significant for me. I'd need to consider very carefully that as a human, these new and intense emotions may affect me in good ways and bad. I would have to be cautious.
Wow. There was a lot there was a lot going on in that song. While I finish these last few bites, let's go to our shout outs real quick. Okay, we are back. Yes, the pizza has been consumed. And while I was eating this, I found myself chewing to the beat of the music. So I was actually able to finish that a lot faster than normal. That beat just kind of got you toe tapping, head bobbing. For this genre of music, it does seem like it's a little bit long, like it carries on a little bit longer. But then again, for this genre of music, like it has a tendency to do that. Most of it is going to be based on your atmosphere more so than you're not going to try to like pitch this to radio. So with that being said, you have a lot more creative leeway to make this as long or as short as you'd like. I did notice that it seemed a little redundant in the first sort of stanza on this, but however, you did keep adding things to build interest. So kudos to you on that, because it did at least keep interest, like as it was progressing, it got more and more interesting, or at least it changed up in such a way, like that break right there in the middle was excellent. And the young lady that did the voice acting she did an amazing job on this. I say voice acting because I'm assuming like she was supposed to be a robot, kind of like the voice of Siri. So that was pretty cool. Like a nice little twist on things there. I liked it. So yeah, that was our good friend DJP's or Disc Jedi Panoramics. That was his contribution, and not his song submission, but it was his song that he had won as a song feature. So you guys have gotten to hear that song featured here on the channel today. Great work. So the first thing we got up here is DJP, and it's Out There. IoT is the name of this song. Let's go ahead and give this a listen and see what this one sounds like. So DJP is getting we're getting a double dose of Disc Jedi right now. So let's check this out. Doesn't look like I need the one either.
The dragon, a beast of such power that if you were to see it whole and all complete in a single glance, it would burn to cinders.
Very cool. Very cool. So one individual has already brought up what I was kind of hearing myself. There's a little bit of digital clipping. I'm not sure if it's coming from the song itself or if it's actually coming from my end on the audio over here. Let me turn something down here just to see if maybe I'm hearing things. I don't know. Let me go back here to like this main section here. Okay, gotcha. So stylistically, that is a choice you could make, especially with that genre of music. So is it wrong? No. Did it make us ask questions? Yes. So actually, maybe anytime that you create something where you kind of think outside the box, you get into like, the Beatles territory. They started doing all kinds of stuff that nobody else was doing at the time. And everybody started asking questions. Well, how are they doing that? When people start asking questions about the song, then they research the artist or they research. So yeah, it's kind of cool to create and build interest into things like that. So apart from that, though, the song was very straightforward. I think it had all the inner workings of a good dance track, EDM style. Well, not EDM, but more, it felt like it was kind of like more house sounding, if that makes sense. Almost, well, I'm not going to say K-pop. That would probably be a disgrace, but it was something similar to that anyway. But good job. Great submission as usual. Up next, we have Crackly Software with a song called 1706. Let's give this a listen. $17.06 is not the length. Hearing some like vocoder stuff happening in the background. That's cool. Really cool sort of tubular bells ending there. Man, that was stellar. Great job on that submission. I was expecting a little bit more of a build though, like right here in this area. I was like waiting for it. And then when I got to this area right here, I was like, that's why I put my hand up there. I was like, here it comes. And then it did, but in a different way than I was expecting. So, for a really like chill, like laid back sound though, dude, that was really cool. Really liked it. You guys just never cease to amaze me. How talented you all are. So this next one is Joshua Hahn, Love Always, A Promise Made. Let's give it a listen. Pretty.
What is love? Is it a thistle or a rose? Or could it be all the things poetry can suppose? The love we discovered, it's a thing of faith, a thing of hope. Oh, the love we discovered is more than just some words composed. 'Cause love we found it, oh, it's in victory and in defeat. It's your hand in mine, you by my side, whatever we need. It's all the times I spend wondering why, dazed and confused about the journey I'm on with you. And all our journeys and all the days will lead us to stand before our God someday. So I could look deep into your eyes, my love, promise me poverty and wealth, when you're sick and when you're well, I'll always love. Trust a friend. Oh, I know that you're by my side, and on your love I depend. I know you're here with me when my world comes crashing in. Oh, and I remember how we prayed together. Oh, we laughed and cried and embraced, and with you I found my place. Times in our lives when we feel like surrender, and all the times in our lives when the questions go unanswered. Let's remember to kneel down and say we'll trust and obey the only one who knew that we can make it through. Would have made a way. So all our journey and all our days lead us to stand before God today. So I could look into your eyes my love, and a promise made that in poverty and in wealth, and when you're sick and when you're well, I will always,
Wow. Man, that was a heartfelt song. Wow. Lyrically, dude, this was spot on. I do feel like that the harmonies that were created were a little bit, they detracted from the song. I hate to say that because the song in and of itself and the meat of the song was absolutely amazing. There's a lot of issues with some timing issues. There's like a couple of areas where it almost sounds like the background music like dropped out. I don't know if maybe it was because you took this and put it into like a stem separator or something like that to try to like revive an old song, which can happen, and you can actually get some good results with that. But I think if you took a little bit more careful approach to the reverb and the delay, it seemed like the delay and the lead vocal was spot on. It just needed to, it's just those background vocals. It would have been, you know, you very well could take your same voice and be the background vocals. It's fine. It happens all the time. But when you try to create it with pitch shifting and stuff like that, it can kind of sound a little robotic like it does on this. The song has a lot of potential though. In fact, Joshua, if you're in the market for looking for a good mix engineer or someone who can take this song to the next level, email me at 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃.com, or I'm sorry, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃@gmail.com, and we can discuss some price points that we could get within your budget and figure out where you'd like to take that. Because, dude, that song, once it's completed and finished and where it needs to be, that song could go places. And I'm not just saying that. That's a great song. Okay, up next we have, honestly, I can't read it. Let me try to see if I change the color of this. Oh, that made it worse. Let me go to the PDF document, or not PDF, but the Excel document. When My Time Comes. And this is by 6strings67, or otherwise known as that's not Joshua Helms. Who is that? This might be a new submission. Nice. Okay. So let's give this song a listen.
Don't you worry,
Wow, man. Wow. Given the backstory of that song and the lyrics that you wrote, I got to commend you for that was nice. You know, and that's the thing, like some people would listen to the lyrics based off of the backstory to that and be like, how can you write lyrics like that? That's the beauty of serving Christ. There's always this hope that other people don't have. And that saddens me that they don't have that hope. But Hard on Fishing, it sounds like you know that there is that hope. That even if your grandson passes from this life to the next, you have the hope of seeing him again on the other side. And that's not a hope that man gives you. That's not a hope that teaching theological schools give you. That's something that you can tangibly feel and know when you have a relationship with Jesus Christ. That's awesome. And so what would normally be a sad ballad type song, he's turned it into this, like almost like a triumphant, like, I know, you know, my faith is strong regardless of what happens. So dude, that's awesome. Now to the musical side of things, spot on. I do feel like the cymbals were a bit much and it was probably mastered just a little too loud for this genre of music though. It's like, turn it up to 11. Why does it matter? The guitar work and the bass was like spot on, played very well together. I would have liked to have heard a little bit more kick drum, but I think that's just my ears based off of, you know, the day and age in which we live. The music standards of today is like, you got to hear a thumping kick. And the snare, I think, could have cracked just a little bit more. But other than that, dude, that spot on. Great production, great song, and great lyrics, great content. I think that could be, you know, that could be a good testimonial song. You know, I mean, given the fact of its backstory and everything like that, that would be a great song to share with somebody who's going through something similar. So up next is 𝗧𝗵𝗃 𝗧𝗃 with the song Good Time. Now I challenged 𝗧𝗃 to write a song that was a little bit slower because he's always writing these upbeat songs, which there's nothing wrong with that. But just as a challenge, I thought, I wonder if he can write a slower song. I'm sure he can. He's a very accomplished musician. So, however, with that being said, the response that I got back was, Robert challenged me to make a less upbeat song. My apologies, but right now I'm going to be extremely busy. Not doing that. Oh, man. So, great answer to my challenge. I'm okay with that. That's totally cool. It's not like you were being graded anyway. So let's give this song a listen. And I'm almost positive this is probably going to be upbeat. Wow, that's cool sounding.
Hey there, what are you saying? That life is sad and there's no time for playing. Well, let me tell you something I know. Don't always be so pensive, just let it go. Listen to the young people. They say everything is alright. I have been waiting for quite a while to see your lips lit out a little smile. Well, if the clouds are there, we
Awesome. Yeah, really good upbeat song as usual. Like I said, nothing wrong with your upbeat songs. I was just throwing the challenge out there. But as has already been pointed out in the chat, thank you for being a savage. Ladies and gentlemen, he got the Savage Award. I'm trying to find a good button for the Savage. Oh, here we go. It was a day unlike any other when 𝗧𝗵𝗃 𝗧𝗃 became savage. Great song, great melodies and everything else that goes along with it, man. You're just, it's in your blood to just write songs that make you nod your head. So up next is Mark George, Across the Styx. Ooh, wow. This is cool. So for those of you who don't know, the river Styx in mythology is the river that separates the overworld from the underworld, or where we would be considered to be now from Hades. So this is kind of cool. A little bit of a backstory there. Whether it's right or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm on the right track there. Let's give this a listen. What? Beautiful. Like, what do you say to that? I mean, good night. Excellent work as usual. The thing that I've noticed with a lot of Mark George's stuff is the backstories that he gives to his songs. Like, even if he didn't include the backstory, you would almost kind of catch the drift of the backstory, even if he didn't include it. Crazy. Wow. Yeah, I was already getting visuals the whole time. I didn't much get like this visual of being in a boat going across the river Styx as much as I got this visual of being in the boat going across the river Styx while beating off hordes of skeletal armies and dragons coming out of the sky and trying to swoop down and pick up the Grim Reaper with him. I don't know, man. It was just craziness. Very cool. Up next, we got Connor Cronin, A Moment's Thought. Let's give this a listen. This looks like it's going to get like crazy real quick. Love the intro though. It's a cool intro. Ooh, yeah, that was cool. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was cool.
I'm not so far behind. We shared a street, but I'm elsewhere in my mind. I can be anywhere I please. Your fingers wrapped around your keys to scratch and face a sketch from memories. This empty street's a safer place for me. And on those nights when I'm running alone, I've no fear I'll never come home. I couldn't run a mile in your shoes.
Very interesting.
And all those times I could have spoke up, but I sat there with my mouth shut. I didn't spare a moment's thought for you. I never learned to share. I grew up breathing toxic air.
Wow.
You cross the street and pretend you're on your phone. You curse that petty thief who stole a kiss and wouldn't let you speak. Now he's stealing part of your walk home. And the silence feels unsafe. I'm miles away while you're plotting your escape. And on those nights when I'm running alone, I've no fear I'll never come home. I couldn't run a mile in your shoes.
Wow.
And all those times I could have spoke up, but I sat there with my mouth shut. I didn't spare a moment's thought for you.
What an interesting departure from his normal punk rock sound. That was really cool. Wow. Loved the fact that you were thinking outside the box on this one, did something completely different, because that opened up a whole new world for you. I believe you've got some guitar chops for sure. Like that was not easy by any means to be able to put all that together. And then the addictive drums, I'm a huge fan of addictive drums. That's all I use pretty much. And those sounded amazing. there's so much that you can do with addictive drums. But one of these days I'm going to like really deep dive into those things and show you guys just how awesome they are. But I got to commend you on this song, dude, because it's a clever perspective that you bring up too, because you're right. Even whenever you were talking about, you know, crossing the street with your keys in your hand or pretending like you're looking at your phone, like we don't, I think, sometimes understand as men, just how crazy it can be sometimes for women to have to go through those sort of semantics, because generally speaking, we don't have to worry about, is this person getting ready to mug me? Is this person getting ready to drag me into an alley, kidnap me? Generally speaking. But with that being said, you captured the essence of, I feel like with the bass line and the way that the song broke out, you captured the essence of that emotion in the song. So good job on that. All right. So up next, we have our good friend Annis with Bored. He says clean version. So thank you so much. For those of you who are wanting to submit, that is one of the stipulations. I don't have very many stipulations on these songs. I like to keep them as short as they possibly can be. Like I'm not asking you to completely butcher your creativity. If the song has to be longer, that's fine. But what I am asking is that whenever you do submit a song, make sure that the song is clean. I want to keep this a clean channel. I want individuals who, if their children are watching, or, you know, you're watching this and their children are in the background, I would appreciate you, you know, submitting songs that are clean, and also just out of respect for individuals who might be watching this. I have a lot of individuals who are believers in Christ, and we hear so much of that junk all day long, every day at work, and we don't want to hear it, you know, when we come on a live stream. So, and I definitely don't want it to be broadcast on my channel. So thank you so much for submitting a clean version of this. Let's go ahead and give this song a listen, and we'll get some back history here.
Looking through my phone again, leaving my best friends on red, cause I wanna replace them anyway. I'm hot, but you treat me so cold. So how about you up and leave, cause you're getting old. I'm so bored of you flexing all of them balls you obsessed with, cause you ain't got to lose. Somebody give me directions, I got a mental infection. I need a different perspective on you, baby. I'm so got me counting sheep, ready to sleep. Fingers are covered in Cheetos. Haven't that in a week, I feel like a freak. All I want is a besito. Baby, I thought you're the one. I just wanna have some fun, just a little bit. I'm about to pull out the flower, make you a pizza you're trying to devour. I don't know what to do. I'm so bored. I think I've got used to you. Everybody's dressing up like they ain't had enough. Everybody's dressing up. I mean, sheesh, that seems like a lot of effort. Everybody's dressing up like they ain't had enough. Bro, you still got the price tag on. Oh, shit. Everybody's dressing up like they ain't had enough. Everybody's dressing up. Yeah, everybody's dressing up like they ain't had enough. I guess I might be here alone singing I'm so bored. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I'm so bored. I think I've got used to you. Bored. Don't know what to do. I'm so bored.
La 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 la.
Bro, that was straight up fire. I'm talking like that deserves one of these. The production value on that, holy smokes, man. Clean, fit the genre like to a T. Vocals, good night. Those vocals were spot on, bro. And the background vocals, holy smokes. Like, I don't even know where to go. I don't even know. Wow. Knocked it out of the park. Yes. And you need to get in touch with, Mob the Gamer, otherwise known as the Minister of Badness. And that's really not ominous because he's a really sweet guy. But I'm telling you what, you guys have a similar style that I think if you guys did a collaboration, it would probably hit the top of the charts and you both would be set for life. I mean, honestly, that song in and of itself could hit the top of the charts tomorrow. Wow. And nonetheless, if you guys are curious, here's his handle on YouTube. He does not have the ability right now to post links, but definitely go and search this guy out because that's pretty fire. Let me see if I got, okay, so okay, I've got a link right here. So let me see if I can share this real quickly. Okay, here is his Spotify link. And it looks like his Spotify does not actually point back. Bro, you need to fix that. Your Spotify, like somewhere on your Spotify, it needs to point back to your YouTube channel too. Make sure that you're making the most out of, yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, make sure that you're making the most out of your online real estate. Definitely want to be doing that. And, oh, it looks like DJ's already all over it. Good deal. Awesome. He has an Instagram, TikTok. So at least you're trying to get out there. That's good. There's the YouTube channel. Okay, cool. Good deal. So where is the Minister of Badness when you need him? Because I'm telling you, like you would hit it off. Like immediately you guys would be like writing bangers all day long. You guys got to get to know each other. In fact, I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna make sure that he knows about you. So first, let me go over here to your Instagram. That'd probably be the best way to find you real quickly here. Let's see, where's that at? Okay. Can you type in your Instagram handle in the chat? I had it pulled up here and then I know I shouldn't say I know I closed it. My apologies for that. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm actually trying to do a couple different things at once here. Where is the monthly song contests folder? Yeah, there it is. All right, got to delete the previous songs here. I see that we only have 16 likes on a stream that has 20 people on it. If you have not liked the stream, like, now is a good time to do so, because if you do, people will think you're cool. DJP says, I'm so old, I don't even know. Let's see here. Annis Music. Did I find it? I can't tell if this is you or not. No, I don't think it is. Bro, I can't find your... Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not it either. This guy looks a lot like you, but it's not you. It's Anna's Music. Oh, okay. Let me see. Maybe I... Ah, there you are. I think I just spelt it wrong. That was the problem. All right, you got a follow from me, brother. And now I'm going to be sharing your profile with the Minister of Badness. If you have not checked him out, by the way, you need to go and check out his music. Get a feel for what he does. I guarantee you afterwards, you're going to be reaching out to him. Okay, where is... I'm getting all excited here, sorry. 𝗵𝗲 is his actual name. Dude. Just listen to this guy on a live stream, a live listen together, and you have got to check him out. You guys need to collab like yesterday. Exclamation point. Especially check out the song Bored. His style, dude, is like right there with you. And of course, it's going to spell it horribly wrong. The song is called Bored, like I'm bored, not B-O-A-R-D. Okay, he has officially seen it, so good deal. Oh, let me post that. Oh, whoa. Let me post his, yeah, let me post his. Oh, he says you just followed him. Sweet. Good deal. So you guys found each other. Awesome. He has a song. Actually, he has several songs that I just absolutely know that you're going to love. We actually covered several of them here on the channel, and he made some clean versions for the channel as well. But he, let me see, No Time to Roll. That was one that we covered here on the channel. Party Till 3. Yeah, that was a good one. Side to Side. Side to Side is probably the one that I feel like is closest to what you just created here. But yeah, you're definitely going to want to check him out. And if you notice, look at his Instagram, because he's actually done a lot of things right here. So if you look at his Instagram, you can see he's got links immediately to his SoundCloud, his YouTube, his Spotify, his Apple Music. It's all like right there where it needs to be. And he's really good at promoting music. He's really good at promoting himself. So I know we've kind of digressed here for a few minutes, folks. But I'm telling you right now, like, these guys got to get together. Sweet. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for showing up to another Listen Together. We have had our minds blown by so many great submissions. And one thing that I would like to say and make mention to all of you is each and every submission is always welcomed, and each and every submission is always applauded and appreciated. One of the things about music is it's very subjective. So what one person's, banger might be is another person's like, I kind of like it. Whereas another person's is another person's, it's on continual repeat. So, that's the beauty of music. Like your music, whatever you're making, whatever your art is always going to bring a confluence and a congruence of individuals who will rally around you that are based off of the similar likes that you have, which is super cool because you end up building this sort of infrastructure around you of individuals who are like-minded. And that's just fun to do. That's exactly what we've done here. This community is full of individuals who are helpful, who love one another, who try to help one another, who are musically minded, who are creative minded, who don't, tear down people in the comments, and they're just generally speaking like nice folks. So with that being said, that lets me know that I've been doing something right. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to put myself up on a pedestal or nothing, but I try to be a nice guy. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I try to be creative. I try to do all of those things that I'm noticing from you guys. And so that's like we've birds of a feather flock together. So it's really cool just to see how all of this has unfolded in the last few years. And I know we've had our setbacks, and we've all kind of, Minister Badness says, sorry, I haven't been watching the streams lately, but honestly, it's past my bedtime. Now that he's got him a job, a full-time job, and he's earning a living, he actually messaged me a few months back, and he said, I see now, having this full-time job and earning a living and trying to pay bills and all of this stuff. He was like, I see now, like I was really wondering to myself why you weren't doing more. And now I realize, how in the world were you doing what you were doing? He was like, dude, I'm so stinking busy. Like, how are you even still doing that? And that's what I've said throughout the years is, it's not easy, but I do it because it's a labor of love, and I like to hang out with you guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and conclude today's stream. So I hope you all had a wonderful time enjoying the wonderful music that we had. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wheel of Awesomeness. That's right. Just when Robert thought he was going to get off without spinning the wheel, here comes 𝗧𝗂𝗍 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗧. And today on the Top 20 Countdown, we've got Everyone coming in at number 1. All right, you rockin' monkeys, let's spin the wheel because it's a big deal. I'm not really sure why. Casey just decided to call you all a bunch of rocking monkeys. We don't believe in evolution. What makes them monkeys? Why would you even think of monkeys? Because monkeys are cool. More fun than a barrel of monkeys. It's not a barrel of zebras, is it? Well, yeah, that's true. Well, zebras are cool, but they're not as cool as monkeys then. Okay, I mean, I guess it jives. Okay. Anywho, it looks like we have some trivia here. What's what kind of trivia we can pull out for you guys? Let's do some. Ooh, here we go. I just found a random trivia generator. This could be cool. Oh, here's one for you. What band would walk 500 miles and 500 more just to fall down at your door? What band would walk 500 miles and 500 more just to fall down at your door? Right answers only. No, I'm just kidding. If you got a wrong answer, why not kick it out? Let's see what you got. What year do you think Robert will have his song completed by? You know, at this rate, I don't think it's ever going to be completed. I'll be honest. It's crazy. Wow, there's like everybody's getting this right. There's not one person that's got this wrong. Yes, you did get that correct. And because I'm Scottish, I have leeway to literally take the entire 9 yards. And by 9 yards, I mean 9 years. I mean, it may take me 9 years to get this song completed. Or who knows, I might just completely digress from this song that I'm working on and just write another one. Who cares? You know? Because I'm just cool. We all know I'm lying now. Anywho, it was nice hanging out with you all. Love each and every one of you. And until next time, remember that we can dream alone. We can even create alone. But together, we can achieve so much more. The winner will be announced here coming soon. Actually, let's just go ahead and announce it. The winner was 𝗧𝗵𝗲 with the song Bored. I just have to say that was amazing. With that being said, 𝗧𝗵𝗲, if you would be so kind, you don't have to if you don't want. I understand there might be some kind of proprietary information. So congratulations to you first and foremost. Let's give him a big round of applause. Congratulations to you for winning. But if you would send me the multi-track or even like the session itself, that would be awesome for me to go in behind the scenes and show how the inner workings of the song plays out. If you can't, that's fine. Maybe at some point, you know, I could just take your song and maybe, I don't even know how I would make that better. So Bored for the win. Congratulations. So until next time, guys, remember, we can dream alone. We can create alone, but together, you and 𝗵𝗲 can achieve so much more. All right, guys, I love you. Bye-bye.